Okay, so what you see here is that we have the side panel. This is side panel E. And we're going to start at the top. You can see that I have already clamped our work together. We've got this piece of framing. Now, it's not flush, so I'm just going to take a hammer and just tap it flush. And now it's not flush in the middle. So what I'm going to do is make it flush on the side, put a nail here, hold it in place, and then I'm going to work my way this way. I'll show you that in a second. So what you want to be, you've got a piece here. I don't know if you can see this, but it's 27 3/4. 27 3/4 at the top. Then you want to make sure that it's 2 inches in from each edge. It's 2 inches here. It's 2 inches on this side as well. Okay? If it's not 2 inches, you have a problem. Your panel is not the right size, or your framing is not the right size. Okay. Now, let's flip this over. Put a nail in this edge. And again, I'm just going to bring this up on here. So it's secure. So up here, make sure this is flush. Drop the nail on the floor. I'm going to bring this over. Put that nail right there. Now I can take this clamp off here. Now, I'm just going to tap this in until it's flush here. Bring this clamp back over. Clamp it on right there. I'm going to put another nail here. This clamp off. Now it's flush here, so I'm going to put another nail there. Another nail there. Now this is not flush. You can see that that's not flush, and that's not going to pull out very easily. So I pull that out and put a clamp on it until it's flush. Now this is not stayed in the middle. This got pulled out when I pulled this out. So I'm just going to put another nail right here, try to hold this in place. Another nail there. Now, you may need a helper here. Pull this out flush. Clamp it in place. That held a little bit better right there. Reach over for a nail. Hammer that in place. Take the clamp off. Get more or less it stayed flush. It's moving around a little bit, but it's secure. Okay, and that's your first step. Now you've got some 27.5-inch pieces that are going to go on the side. That one goes here. This one goes here. Okay, the next step is you take the 24.5-inch pieces, and they go one here, and one here. Now, they have to remain 2 inches from this edge. So you're going to bring this over to 2 inches. Make a mark so you know that stays in place. And if it's flush here, this edge is flush with the outside edge of your 27 3/4 inch piece, you know that's going to stay at 2 inches. So that's where you want it to remain. You're going to clamp this in place and nail it. On the other side, same thing here. Clamp this in place and nail that. Then you're going to take your 27 3/4 inch piece and nail it at the bottom. And then lastly, you have your E1 piece. And that goes over top of the section here. You want to make sure it's flush all the way around. Okay? And then you're going to nail that together.